idea was this anyway, man? Got my man's Barnabas. Oh, give me a ride. Up. We got like a 55-minute car ride. Heading north to a town. I'm shaking because I'm nervous. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be a cool little adventure. We'll see what happens. Okie dokie now. Well, made it to drop. Gotta get down in there. It is super freaking windy. These shades suck. I don't like them. Don't judge me. Leave me alone. Alright. Ah! Watch out behind you. Fucker. Ah. Oh, let's see how this plays out. Ah. Off solo I go. Oh, what a terribly windy day. What a bad idea. No. Yeah, we're off to a great start. And there is a dead beaver already right there. So that's good. Dead beaver. Or is that a badger? That might be a badger. Platoon. Oh guys, wish me luck. It's probably gonna suck. It is terribly windy. Sorry for camera being shaky. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Life jacket on because these are uncharted waters for me and I don't know. It's cold. Alright guys, let's go. See how this plays out, huh? Let's see what the heck we get into. I don't know if there's like a dam, if there's any blockages. Trial and error. Oh, I'm stuck in the mud. There's gonna be a lot of scooching till we get to cruising, I think. Adventure! Oh, hi, center. We are free. And here we go, guys. Oh, I'm nervous. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty freaking nervous. You live and you learn. Play it by ear. See what the heck happens. Hopefully I make it to the right place. Wish me luck. This is my first solo 2-day kayak adventure. I brought my like backpack and cook stove, little pocket rocket deal. to cook on. This is just going to be an episode of ramen noodles and snacks and some peanut butter jelly sandwiches. This should be a pretty doozy. I got 33 miles to go from the point that I dropped in. So, wish me luck, man. I'm kind of freaked out, kind of nervous. I don't know what the heck I'm going to get into. With like, crazy things catching me off guard. Like, trees being down, having to maneuver through that crap. Like, I got a tree up here. I have to finagle through here. Doesn't look too terrible, but I don't know. It'll be good for the soul, though, in these crazy times, to get out and see what the heck happens. What do you think? Enjoy it! Ah! So bear with me, guys. It'll be alright come morning. Oh, I had a big old low spot in the middle. That's what that is. Big old low spot. Sorry if that bag's in the way, guys. I'm trying to angle it up perfectly enough. Into the trees. There's a blockage. That sucks. This should be a fun adventure of blockage. Oh, not cool, man. I'm not going to skate by on that right side. Maybe I can squeeze under that. Not quite sure. This is stupid. Duck you guys down. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucked. It's kind of scary right off the bat. Already getting wedged up with stuff. See what happens? Ah! Losing my mind. At least I got the wind in my back. It is a bit chilly though. It's only like 46 degrees. Hopefully once this widens out, I think it does widen out, it'll get a little bit easier to maneuver through. I think this is where the east and the west meet. Yep. Now we got into some pretty open territory. These winds are just insane. Hope you guys can hear that crap. This is all farm field, just whipping across farm field. Oh, it's not very deep right here at all. Already touching. Scaring up the wildlife. The duck, the goose can't even fly. This wind's in my back. And it's scary being along the edge when there's a bunch of trees and the wind's whipping. You know, you never know when something's gonna come crashing down on you. Here we go. Windy! Check out that old car. Tell you what, I can't even spit it out. It is exciting and scary as heck coming around each corner and not knowing what the heck's gonna be there. Like coming around that corner, I see all these down trees and I think the whole thing's blocked off. You just don't know. I mean, these are uncharted waters for me. Kind of freaky. The wind's still kicking. Sorry, I bet you I look like I'm about to ask somebody to get in my van for some candy right now, but it is cold. When the sun peeks out around the clouds, it's not so bad, but the water's chilly. When it splashes at you, when you lift an oar up and the wind hits it just right, and it splashes you in the face, it's chilly. You guys probably can't even hear me with all this wind. Who knows? Swinging it. Having a good time, strolling down the water. Harry Potter. The wind is crazy right here in this area. Put my oars up and pull them. Hope it ain't like that when I try to find camp. Setting up tent's not gonna work. Play it by ear. Just kidding, play it by beer. Brought a couple brewskis. Yeah, sort of branch crack. Yeah, I only brought a 6-pack of what I had in the fridge. A little bit of Modelo. No Mickeys, I know guys, sorry, but it's just what I had, and I tell you what, I can say a crap ton of those Modelos. Never have a hangover. I drank like 40 of them. Didn't have a hangover. That's no lie. I drank a 12-pack of Mickey's. And I always wake up a little bit head heavy. But you get the riddle with Mickey's. Headache, riddle, more pricey, no hangover. Meh. Swing it. I brought a little bit of like a little 4-shooter shot daily of some apple vodka. I was in a pinch, don't judge me. Wind! Onward we go. Tinkle time. I have a little snack on the yak. Oh, I stopped. Might as well. Made up some brownies with my kiddos last night before I started. Need a nice little snack to bring along. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Only gone 2.8 miles. This wind, even though it's at my back. Got another 9.8 to go before I try to find somewhere to camp. Just winging it. See what happens. I'm noticing there's a lot of coyote tracks, big coyote tracks. A lot of deer, raccoons, so the wildlife seems to be in abundant in the area, which is normal for water systems, I suppose. Pretty neat. Neato, bandito. Well, I'm gonna slay this and then get back to water gliding. Holy crap! This thing is a female eagle. I think it had a heck of a wingspan on it. Jumped off that tree over there. Thought it was a pterodactyl. Oh my gosh! These winds are insane right now. Freaking me out. They're like whipping me around. Oh my gosh. Oh well, it's about the experience. Never gonna learn if you don't try, right? Onward. Too bad Brent didn't bring a hammock. Hang over the water. Gotta make sure you're reading the water perfectly. In this river, there's really shallow points on the inside edges around the curves. And then you get stuck doing the hoochie scoochie in your yak trying to get out of it. Hope that wind dies down by night. Gonna be a good one, huh? Having a good time, huh? Little deer blind stand or tree house or something. Don't mind the goose, he's pissed off at me. This has been the calmest area so far. But once I get around this bend, back to good old wicked winds, man. It's the only thing that sucks right now. Those winds. Yeah. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Oh, this wind sucks. Ah. Long floats. Feel great on the old rump. I think my butt cheeks are broken. Oh man. We're almost there though. To where I want to be mileage wise for the day. Under next bridge I cross should be I-80 east and west. You know, depends on which way you're going, man. But I'm headed south, so it doesn't matter. Almost there. Give the butt cheeks a break and cook up some freaking dinner. I'm pretty hungry. Stroke at a time. Getting there. Get up, get some goddamn blood flow to my feet. Looks like we got a complete blockage. Couldn't have been at a better time with all this that rock right there. Can't tell. I don't want to get pushed into the sticks. Yeah, so let's go in it backwards. Come on, man. Let's go. I don't want to use my oar and then snap it. Camera's getting all yanked around. You guys are about to have a seizure. Next, once I get away from that interstate, next good spot I find out of the wind, calling that home. I'm ready to sit back. Yeah! Oh shit, damn duck. Let's see if we can squeeze under this. Still haven't found a spot. Hopefully here soon. Getting pooped. Man, you could just hear that thing creaking. Land ho! Thank gosh. Wow, I got maybe an hour and a half of dragging it through the mud. Hour and a half of sunlight left. Wow. Come on. I'm feeling weak. At a junction to another river branch. I think that's the east branch. Something meeting up with this. Oh. I'm gonna pull this down a ways and then get up there. Nice flat spot. I don't see no fence line or anything for farmers' land, so I should be okay. I'm freaking hungry. I'm gonna get tent set up and everything ready to go, so I have something to just to tuck away out of this wind. I'm freaking cold. It's supposed to be a low of 26 tonight. It's chilly already. It's got to be like 35 degrees or so. Keeping my life jacket on because it's an extra layer. I did bring a coat and stuff, so I should actually do that too. I'm gonna get this crap set up and ready to rock. Bring it back when it's time to cook up the pot. Not green beans, but ramen and PB&J. You get what I'm saying. Well, camp is established. Got my tent up, my bag set up. The wind just has not let up. I got my little BRS stove. Great little stove. It just doesn't have a self-igniter, and it's cheap. It's really cheap compared to all the super high name brand crap. It does the same exact thing, and it's just as light. Well, it's lighter. It's one of the lightest ones. For some of you who haven't seen it. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm shaky. Haven't even established how. I'm going to have to check that out. And you know, the 33 miles, now that I think about it, is just like road miles. It's not counting all the twisty turn bends and all it, because I was I don't know. I didn't put that into consideration, so it's probably somewhere close to 40 miles at least is my guess. Not today, but what round trip's gonna be. Better get my lighter out. Get this ready to go. I'm all over the place. My mind's just jumping. I'm starving. And I have to filter some water here shortly. Ouch. I don't know why I got that on there yet. Sucks. I wanted to have a fire, but as windy as it is, I'll end up burning everything down. So hopefully tomorrow night, hopefully this crap cuts out, and ready to get a full stomach and drink a gosh darn beer. Man, sounds good to me, huh? in there. Getting excited. Said the food's coming. Ah. I got some, I don't know if you guys ever seen these peanut butter packets and the regular like grape you get from like restaurants and stuff. I'll save all that crap. Brought some bread. I'll make some PB&Js. Well, a PB&J. One for today and one for tomorrow. Tighter than that. Didn't bother bringing a plate though. Whoopsie daisy. Be alright. Be alright come morning. Throw the button on this one. Nice and gooey. Melting in the sack. Not supposed to be that hard. I think it's just cold now. Here comes the freaking wind again. Leave me alone. Usually like strawberries, whatever. PB&J? Should have pulled those aside. Not too bad. It's a good thing about titanium. It cools down quick. Save my PB&J a little bit, dip it down in there. Something so simple. Tastes so amazing after a day of fighting wind. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Everybody doing great? Staying safe? Fantastic. I was thinking, with all these high winds, I'm actually out in the middle of freaking nowhere. But if the high winds and somebody coughs or something, is that going to make it, will probably make it travel faster or something? Be like a slingshot in your neck. Sounds good. Well, here's dinner. Winner, winner. Bring it back for beer. This is a Runac filter. It came with a pump, but I find it easier to use just to squeeze it. Couldn't find my Sawyer, so guess we'll just wing it all. Got a good stream. I think I like these bigger bags. Using a bigger bag than that tiny one. One, you get more and easy to grip and squeeze. Perfect. Hot diggity dog. What tracks we got down here? We got raccoon, we got goose, we got deer, we have coyote, I think it's time. It's well earned. According to the map, from this location to outside edges of Harlan, but I dropped in like on the last road on the north side of Harlan. I did about 20 miles today, and it says I got about 19, so it is about 40 miles with river curves and turns and stuff, I guess. This is just some cheap old McCormick. Not gonna pound the whole thing tonight. Oh, man. I brought a 6-pack in this. I'll probably drink 3 beers tonight, 3 beers tomorrow. Let's give this a shot. Ain't no brewski, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. That'll warm up the old chest. Yeah, let's take it a little easy on that one. Ooh, hi. Ooh, ee, ooh, ching, chang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Oh, Modelo, man. Still nice and cold. Ooh-wee. Quite refreshing. I did bring extra pairs of socks and some skibbies, but pants and t-shirt wise, I'm just gonna go scurvball status for a while. I'll be alright. So tomorrow will be kind of a short day. I'll do 10 miles. I just get on the outskirts of Oakland. Find somewhere to set up camp there. Hopefully, the edges of this river, it's hit and miss. Some spots up north coming down, there were some really great spots with nice river rock. I wanted to camp out next to the water. I thought it'd be really freaking cool, but once I passed them, came down there ain't really nothing. The edges are too steep for the longest of time. It took me forever to get down here and find this. I just decided I'm pulling over no matter what. And it turned out to be a pretty good spot. Nice little flat area up here, so that's great. Otherwise, now it's just sit back and listen to the sounds of nature. I seen earlier, I didn't turn this thing on fast enough. I scared an owl out of a tree, and he had a snake in his feet. Like, oh man, it was cool as heck. but he landed on the other side, and then he flew off again, and he didn't have it, so I kind of feel bad. I think I scared away his meal. Or maybe he'll come back for it, hopefully. But it was pretty freaking cool. A lot of nature along this stretch. I can see there's like a farm off in the distance, looking that way, and I'm staring at windmills all over on that side. But over here ain't so bad. Cheers, guys. Cheers. It's supposed to get down to 26 degrees tonight. And tomorrow we are going to have 15-mile-an-hour winds all day. But today was 25-mile-an-hour winds. So it's still going to be better. A little bit. Whatever. You guys probably couldn't even hear me half the time with all that winds, I'm guessing. So hopefully that footage was okay. Filming on the GoPro Hero 3 doesn't have playback or anything, so I can't see it until I plug it into the computer. So my apologies if that footage sucked. Can't hear anything, but it's super freaking windy. Nothing I can do about it. I'll ride it out. It's getting cold. Sun's about to go down. I'm just sitting around drinking brew, and this thins your blood, making it even colder. I should have brought some gloves. I didn't bring any gloves. Quit whining, sissy, and enjoy the good time. You put yourself in this situation. Could be worse, I guess. Gotta keep moving around. It's my feet that are getting cold more than anything. See if we can touch my shoulder. My shoulders are stiff. My back's gonna feel like crap in the morning. I know it is. I already feel stiff from that life jacket and the back part of my seat that I got on there. It kind of had me at an angle. It is what it is. Should be alright come morning. Let's watch the sun go down and play it by a beer now. Not much to do. There's some cool plants around here. I don't know what wild edible. I'm not good with wild edibles or anything like that, so I stay away from it because one wrong one is going to kill you. So plus I'd rather go out with somebody in the field that knows it, maybe a local guide or something. I can't read it by book, just like that movie Into the Wild. Staring at a book and a picture, some of them have similarities and you can die. So stay away from them. That's why they say salad at a store, man. Or you grow it in your garden. That'd be a nice skill to have, though. All in time, huh? Get wiser with age. No more stupid. I know I said I wasn't going to have a fire, but it is really cold. And the wind has died down quite a bit. So I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, that feels so good. Oh.
Now this is living. Oh, I feel 100 times better already. Just the heat from that dang thing. Give me some of that. Much better. Can't wait till my kids can come on these adventures. Big enough to paddle a kayak anyway. It's all fun and games, but interacting with people is kind of nice. People that you know. I mean, I know I'm an introvert. I don't have a big circle of friends, anything like that, but with your kids and stuff, that just comes natural, you know. Got a few buddies. One buddy was supposed to come, but he couldn't take time off. But what I'm getting at is I'm lonely, man. It's peaceful, but yeah. Stop whining. Put some charcoal in your eyes and cry about that, sissy. Yeah. Tell the brewski's getting to me a little bit, huh? I'm no longer cold, I can tell you that, but this thing's turning everything around it into mud. Sheet happens, I guess. Probably once this thing dies down, I'll probably dive into the tent. Bundle up, call it a night. But until then, brewski. Yeah. Num nums. I wish that thing could pick up the stars. That is just an absolutely amazing. In my city, back home, I can't see shit for stars. I can see the main, like, few here and there, but out here, you see everything. It is awesome. Pretty cool. I wish that thing could take pictures of the stars, but it can't. Not that camera. I didn't want to bring the other camera because I didn't know what I was going to run into. I guess that don't matter, but it's pretty cool. These geese are going apeshit. I feel like they just keep going crazy. They're flying up and down the whole time. I've been stirring them up all day. I think this is their way of retaliating now. Pretty cool with all the crap going on in the world and out here in the middle of nowhere. Just a stream in Iowa. Even with that light blinding the heck out of me. Oh man, I can still see air, like, oh man, it's so crazy. Every tiny little, it is awesome. Pretty cool. Wish you guys could see it. Well guys, I think I'm gonna have me a little snack. Some little cheddar, the heck is this? Cheddar checks. Call it a night. Been a long day. Don't got near that tomorrow. Got 19 miles to make it to my final destination. So I'll probably do 10 tomorrow. and then maybe even a little more or whatever, and set up camp again and just hang out. See how it plays out. Don't know what we're gonna run into. I know from Oakland to Carson they have mile markers and all that stuff. It's considered a water trail or whatever, so I think they maintain that from there to there. But until I get to that point, who knows what I'm going to run into. I mean, I've had 2 or 3 things to get through today. So, and then again with everything going on, so who knows even if they're maintaining anything, if there is anything blocking something. But that's the game plan. Alright, okay. Well, guys, I brought my quilt. What the heck is that? The hell was that? Oh, the bottom of the thing. This thing's rated for 15 degrees. We'll see. I'm not really a big fan of quilts. This thing wraps around my sleeping pad, and I guess it's kind of breathable, but there's nothing like a sleeping bag, I tell you what. Every time I've used this, it's just small enough to pack into my dry bag, so it made it easy. But with that being said, I'm going to bed. Catch you guys in the morning. Sleep tight, buttercup.
Well, good morning, guys. Gotta try to make this quick. It's 21 degrees and this camera has a hard time staying on right now. The battery keeps cutting out. It's too cold. So I'm gonna get up and get a fire going. Everything's covered in frost. The sun is coming up. Finally. It is freezing. So, yeah. Good morning. Hi.
I definitely gotta try to get a fire going again. I can't feel my fingers. They're all red as heck, gathering all this lumber. Hopefully this thing takes off as easy as it did last night. Come on, baby, go. Come on. Well, it's not going to be that easy today, is it?
That's better. Come on. Oh, that feels so nice. All I know is being able to feel your fingers and toes is a wonderful feeling. You take it for granted until you can't feel them. Carry a bic, and hopefully you get a whatever. Alright, for breakfast, we are going to do some oatmeal, and I'm going to throw in a Nature Valley Chewy Chocolate Chunk Bar. It'll melt in there. Be alright. It might be a lot, but see how it plays out. Fire up this bad boy. Final touches on her. Make sure I pull these away this time so it's easier to grab. Let that sizzle up and see what happens, huh? See how she tastes. I like Dookie. Get some of this nice, fresh glacier water. How many people, you know how many caveman pissed in that glacier, man? How many woolly mammoth peckers have died in that? Saber-toothed dicks? Excuse my language, I'm sorry. Oh, there's something wrong with me, guys. But you all knew that already. Tell you what, I dig using this platypus bag. Way better than the bags that come with these. Had to use my lunchbox as a wind block. I wasn't cooking very fast. I ran up, was taking apart camp. Kind of burnt the crap out of it. The bottom of it's just shredded. And you can definitely taste the burnt. Gonna eat it though, because I only packed enough for 2 days. That sucks. I shouldn't have stepped away from it. Should have watched it. Whatever. Pick the burnt parts out, I guess. It's different eating something off the coals than it is something burnt in a pot. If you've ever, you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna nibble away on this
landfill food. Get things packed up and then probably hit the road here shortly. That water's got to be chilly willy billy today. It was cold yesterday, so whatever. Alright.
For those of you interested in this little tent, this is the Alps Mountaineering Lynx 1. The Lynx 1 tent. It's a good little tent. Perfect for this kind of activities. See all these stains and stuff right here? I put a pop-top can of ravioli in a fire once. Got a little too boozy woozy. Forgot about it. It exploded. I've told that before, but don't do that. So I'm gonna break down camp, get everything ready to go. Got this kind of somewhat drying out, at least melting all the frost off. Roll up camp, get ready to rumble. All right.
Time to hit the road, Jack! Coochie scoochie, engaged. Come on. Come on. And we are off. What a lovely morning for a nice stroke. Where are my shades at? I know I'm gonna lose these damn things for put them down for now. Slight breeze. Dirty knees. Well, we are off, guys. See how this part of the journey plays out. Sauerkraut. It's one of those rhyming mornings. You know, this is just a cheap $200 kayak. I saved up a bunch of money and I bought a Dagger kayak. It's like a Zydeco. It's a 9-footer because I thought I was going to do some whitewater. $600. I could have bought 3 more of these and been way more happy with my purchase. That thing just sits there. Doesn't even get touched. Moral of the story: expensive isn't always better, man. Paddle on, Wayne. I think I'm gonna enjoy my other brownie. Don't know what we're at quite. Mileage wise, probably at least 2 miles. Something like that. More bite. Pretty good. Nice and soft and moist. How many people hate that word moist? It's really moist. I'm unsubscribing because you said moist, man. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'll let the door hit you in your vagina on the way out, man. So far, so good. I know yesterday was a lot of kayak footage, so I'm gonna try and keep it down today, unless there's really something to see.
I don't know, just winging it. Don't know what you want. Brownie paddling. Just trying to make you guys happy. I've probably seen at least 30 deer stands along the way, a couple cabins here and there. I am in the middle of nowhere, but not away from civilization, I guess. There is houses and stuff here and there. So, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make this river. Alright. I wish I had somewhere to go where I could, like, endless woods as far as the eye can see. I got woods over here, woods here, and then a cornfield there, cornfield back there. Must be nice. I can't afford to have no bushcraft plane fly me in, but I sure got a buddy with a Dodge van. Good times. There's an owl up there in that tree that the crows is over there hacking by. Owl's looking at the crow like, you want to fight, dude? Oh, there's a hawk behind that. I don't know if this camera's even picking him up. Oh, he's about to fly off, I think. Crows aren't having it. He's going after him. Demolishing the bridge. Soaking up some rays. Yay! Paddle, 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 paddle. There's a deer in the creek. And I can't steer. Shoot. Over here. I don't want to stray. I just want to go. Had to stop, take a break. I think I'm right on the outskirts of Oakland. Over there, I don't know if this camera's gonna be able to see over there. Water towers, and there's a plant there. So I believe this is Oakland, just on the outskirts. There's some footprints here. Somebody walking around barefoot not too long ago. With their dog, it seems. So maybe somebody was floating this. Because once you get into Oakland, they start having mile markers, and it's a public water trail. But I don't think well, I'm sure somebody has floated it from where I have before, but nobody I know, nobody I've even heard of. Yeah, there's all sorts of shoe prints, and so we are on I think from here on out there's going to be a lot more civilizations type things, I suppose. This wind's back. I didn't film anything. I've been paddling against the wind for ever, long stretches. It's been a straight shot for a while until I got around this bend, and the wind has just punched me in the face the whole time. Kind of sucks. It's not nearly as bad as yesterday, but it's still sucky. I'm gonna take a short break, eat a granola bar or something. Keep on paddling. Okay. One bridge. Two bridges. Holy crap, finally. I am about 2.7 miles from my extraction point. I figured I'm gonna punch it as close as I can, and that way I don't have to paddle too far in the morning. The wind sucks. I'm gonna walk this bend here, try to figure out a good spot to set up camp. I'm gonna probably get extracted about 9 a.m. So I'll probably get up at 6. I got some Pop-Tarts. That'll be breakfast. But I'm freaking pooped. See how this plays out, huh? Well, camp is established. It's still a little bit. What the heck's going on here? Oh, losing feathers. Excuse me. It's not COVID-19. It's nicotine sticks. I've been messing up, guys. But anyway, still a little bit damp from this morning, so I'm gonna let it air out before I put anything else in there. I think I'm gonna fire up some ramen. I got a headache. It's because of my lack of water intake. I've only drank like maybe 32 ounces of water in 40 miles almost. I got 2 miles to go. I don't know if I said that or not. Maybe 2.5, something like that, in the morning. So let me gather my thoughts and then I'll bring you back. Kind of like brain's just pulsating. The joys of adventuring, man. Well, did I mention I put my tent? It's the only flat spot, like really flat spot, on a spot where beavers have been going in there and chewing on sticks. I've noticed the same thing over here. They've been dragging in, dragging out their little twigs. Got a nice little pathway there. We'll see if we get a knock at the door in the middle of the night. I got the ramen going. Kayak's acting as my wind blocker. Filtered some water already, so we're sitting pretty good. Just need to do up my PB&J. Hopefully this headache goes away with some food and some water. Debating on drinking a beer, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Find out after I eat. See how this headache goes away, stays, or kicks me in the face. I don't know. Alright. So, yeah. Meh. P.S. Never buy Under Armour shoes. The sole's already fallen off this damn thing. This is peeling up. The sole's starting to come up there. The inside's going. The bottom of that's going. The whole sole's pretty much detaching. That's coming off. And the dang treads are still good on this. These shoes don't even have 80 miles on them. Junk. Oop. F you, Under Armour. Starting to think this spot kind of sucks. Every time the wind blows, it's kicking up dust and throwing it right in my face. Fantastic. Good old ramen to save the day. And it doesn't help. I didn't stop for lunch or anything. Well, I had some chewy granola bar, but I think next time I'm gonna bring some stuff to fire up on the grill. Not bring the pocket stove, bring an actual stove or Bush Buddy or that knockoff Tom Shoe, whatever it is. I want some bacon and eggs and hash browns. Sounds lovely. Sunny side up or over easy. Nice brown charred hash browns. And some corn on cob on the side. Why not? Throw it on there. Mix it up. Salt and pepper and some butter on that. Woo, buddy! Now we're living. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy. Bring you back here in a little bit. Alright. Good thing about the wind is it's whipping up underneath of there and covering all my sleeping or my quilting stuff with dust. That's a plus. Going great. Wind's better, but don't know if I'm going to be able to have a fire yet. The low tonight is only going to get down to 40, so it's going to be a much better night. Warmth wise, I mean, that quilt, that thing sucks, dude. You can't beat a sleeping bag. I like being, I don't even know why I brought that thing. Never again, though. Tell you that. But it's 5 o'clock. Cheers. Another day down. My lips are chapped as shit. I did bring chapstick. I put them on earlier, but I'm stubborn. No, it's probably going to be an early night for me. Pooped. Probably knock one or two of these back and see where the night takes us. I say that now. Once I get one or two of these in me, we'll see what happens. Doing this float helped really take my mind off of here with that wind. Everything going on. I didn't even realize it till now, but my nose was starting to hurt, so I took my phone out, put it on selfie mode. I think I sunburnt the shit out of my face. Oh man. Well, anyway, I did gather some lumber. It's kind of breezy. It's not whipping like it was, but I don't know. If it dies down quite a bit, I'm gonna fire it up. It's still a light breeze. It's not whipping, but check this stick out I found. I don't know why, but I thought that was pretty cool. Reminds me like the top of Gandalf's stick. Oh yeah, here comes the wind now. As soon as I say something, man. So that's what's going on. I'm just hanging out. I did notice there is a road just over that side of the wall of the river. I see cars going here and there. It's a gravel road. I don't know if that's going to bring attention to me or what, but I mean, I'm just camping on the riverbank, so I don't think I'm on anybody's property or anything like that, but I don't see a fence line down here, nothing. I'm just hanging out, having a brewski. Don't know what to do, see. So, with that being said, cheers. If I ever come on this again, which I probably will, next time, I'm bringing a dang fishing pole. That'd make the nights pretty fun. I don't know. I know the average height for this is like 3 to 4 feet, I believe. But there is deep spots here and there, just like every river, but this does connect to the Missouri River. So I don't know. This is the West Nishnabotna River. I don't know if I said that or not. Yeah! Want to give a shout out to John Taylor. He's a local guy. Him and his old lady Melissa Taylor showed us this river. We floated it from Oakland to Carson. Very first time, me and the kids' mom. And he's an avid outdoorsman guy too. He doesn't have a YouTube or anything like that, but he's a Polish fella. He makes this it's like vodka with these like minty weeds in it. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name of it. It's a Polish drink. Vodka with some green weeds in it. It's pretty good. Knock your pecker in the sand, that's for sure. But figured I'd better give him some recognition, because without him showing me this, I probably would never have made it out here. Thanks, Johnny! I think it's time to try to fire this bad boy up. Let's see if we can get this eagle's nest going like the last ones. I think we're gonna be all right. One of the cool things about wearing a down jacket underneath your hoodie, you sound like a 2-year-old running around with a diaper on. Those are majestic noises. Well, all out of brews now, just hanging out, watching the sunset. Wonder if I can get somebody to fly a drone with a 6-pack on it. Oh, wouldn't those be the days? Chill by the fire for a bit. We'll climb in the old dusty bag. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just hanging out. There's a lot of wiggle going on here. Why? Wiggle jiggle. That's the game plan. Just hang by the fire, get nice and toasty. Warm up the core temp. And hit the hay. Then tomorrow we start a new day. Short ride, but hey. If we had enough yaks, we could make it a parade. That's all I got. That's all I got. Well, guys, I think it's about time to hit the hay. It's about 8:30. Sun just went down. I think last night my sleeping pad, something poked through the tent, and that thing ain't holding air worth a crap now. So that's a plus. I'm gonna bring you in here before I take my shoes off. Well, tomorrow's gonna come fast. Maybe. Probably won't. There'll probably be a beaver knocking at the door in the middle of the night. See how that plays out. Still haven't changed my socks or nothing. They weren't so bad last night. They're a little moist today. Moist. I know with these sleeping pads, when you blow them up with your breath, they do deflate in colder temperatures, but it's probably down to like mid 40s right now. Something of the sorts. Come on. What the? Move your foot. You Shrek foot effer. Well, guys, I'm gonna crawl in this bag, this crappy quilt. Call it a night. I don't know if I'm gonna knock you over or not. The heck is that? Get out of here. When I was unraveling this, I pancaked the spider in the quilt, which is a good thing, so it wouldn't crawl up my nose or something. Well, anyway, guys, we'll see you in the morning. Good night, sweet dreams, jelly beans.
Well, good morning, guys. It is 6:10. The sun is gonna come up. It's gonna break probably like 6:30, something like that. I got turkeys going across the way. I got a turkey in here. You guys can hope that's picking up. They've been going back and forth like almost all night. Heard some coyotes in the middle of the night too. It's about 40s. It's way warmer than it was. That was a way better night of sleep, that's for sure. But I'm gonna break down camp and get ready to skedaddle. Skedaddle and paddle.
The wildlife is going bananas right now. Something tried coming across. A beaver's out there smacking his tail still. He was doing it all night because a beaver does that to try to scare you off. It's like, what the hell you doing in my honey hole, asshole? I guess I'll bring this thing on more summer style, I guess. But with as cold as it gets, I mean, in colder temperatures, it's not good. Sleeping bag's the way to go in colder temperatures. The convenience factor that it breaks down to that small is why it's pretty cool.
It is starting to sprinkle. That beaver's still out there flapping around. This cloud's... yeah, you can see it. It's starting to freaking sprinkle. I might have to hunker down in my tent. Oh boy. This ain't good. Well, I got my rain jacket ready. It's starting to come down. It jumped up from 10% to 40%. So what I'm gonna break down camp. I'm just gonna put my rain gear on and we're gonna hit the road. We'll see how this plays out.
Alright, we got a break in the clouds, and I'm right in the center of it. I'm gonna go ahead and shove off now. I do not want to be on this water when it rises. If we get a torrential downpour, I mean, you see all the logs and stuff, how powerful the water can be moving at those speeds. I mean, that's just, that's scary. I don't want to be a part of that.
One more time for the hoochie scoochie. Whew. Maybe I'm flinging you guys all over the place. Gotta really dig in deep this time. You guys are looking up at the sky. Check me out. And we are off. Sorry for that foul, terrible footage right there of jerking around. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, here we go. Got like 2.5, maybe 2.6 miles. Hopefully I can beat the other half of the storm. It doesn't look like it's raining off in the distance. I'll show you real quick. It just may. With my luck, it's gonna. Here comes the wind again. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to fight that this morning, but it's already there. And have a little bit of Pop-Tarts on the fly. As soon as I get around this bend, big old bend. Wish this wind would stop. 3 days of constant wind. And it's against me too, it sucks. These got all smashed up in my bag. So it's like crumble tarts right now. Oh, there goes the beaver. Yeah, I knew he'd go under. If I flip the camera around, I was gonna flip the camera around and try to show you guys as soon as I was thinking it. He went under. I just want to beat the storm. The sand. Now it's showing a chance of lightning on the radar. I don't want to be on the water when it rises or when the microwave turns on. Pass, next question. I can see the water tower to the town, but it's this river. Curves and turns and stuff. You don't get a straight shot like the map usually shows you. It picks up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna peck away at these tarts. Paddle away with these farts. Don't keep it on. Some baby raccoons. Duking it out, must have had an argument. Get out of the house, Stephen. You're not welcome here no more. You're in the doghouse. Got their own little bug out spot right on the water. Or maybe they live there, who knows. These clouds ain't looking so hot. Here comes the rain. Only seems to be the one cloud that's above me that's spitting. you see that on the water or not. I got 0.3 miles to go. The cool thing is, once you get to Oakland down, they have little mile markers on the bridges that tell you how far to your access point. I'm gonna paddle my butt off and tuck you guys where you're dry. Okay, all right. Well guys, we did it, yay! Made it to mile, here, access marker 51. And I guess the trail is marked more that way, but what I did was uncharted territory, I guess. We did it! Now I gotta wait. I didn't time that very well. I gotta wait for my ride to show up in an hour and a half. So hopefully, the way those clouds pushing off, looks like they're going north, kinda. Seems to be clear over that way, if everything keeps going that way. Only a little bit of sprinkles will be alright. Well, I'm gonna sit around and wait for my ride. So, thanks for coming along on my goofy adventures, guys. Very much appreciate you watching. Since you're bored sitting at home, go ahead and share away, alright? Make every day great exploring your house or apartment for the time being. And then when you can, make every day great exploring Earth. Catch you guys on the next one. Woo!